What's up, guys?
Shut up, Jake. Takes me a solid 10 minutes to find Clinton. Look, we have never been late to this show ever. In matter of fact, we usually start early. But homeboy, we're trying to help him with his audio. Because for some reason it's sending him to and if there's any tech nerds out there, like it's sending him to Safari and not Chrome. So we're trying to help him with his audio when he comes on the show.
In our very tech savvy selves.
And
we're not
tech savvy.
Hi, Jake.
Jeremy,
hi, Jeremy.
World, what's up? No, we're just hanging out. We had a great hey Dance, what's up?
Hey.
Light some candles. Shut up, dude. Do you want a link, bro? Come get on. Like let's some music. Let's do that. Let's
What's up, Meg?
Whatever. What's up, Megan? Yeah, we had a good week. The boy did the thing and went to a full barbershop.
He did.
Got a full haircut.
He did. I'm so proud of him. So normally we go to a guy that we know and he gets his haircut with just scissors and, whatever. And then for the past couple times, I've just been trimming it at home. And he finally asked again for a mohawk. So he had one before, but he asked for another one. And I said, well, fuck it. He is growing up and is going to experience going into a barbershop and getting his hair cut with clippers and all the noise and all this type of stuff. So I asked if he wanted to go. And I took him and he went right in. He sat right down and
looked like a champ too.
And it
was very cool.
The whole time. He only had to be asked 2 times to sit up in the chair because he would kind of slump down or whatever. And then
Jake, you got a link. Jump in if you want.
He put every time they switched the clippers to fade it out and whatever, he didn't move. He didn't get anxious at all. Anytime that the barber asked him to, tilt his head, put his head down, he had to remind him a couple of times because he was trying to look in the mirror where the guy was looking in the mirror to see how the lines were going and making sure everything looked good. And he's like, dude, can you look forward? But he was talking to him like, every other kid. And
it was a very proud moment.
Yeah, he had the other guys had the hair dryers going and he let the guy put the hair dryer to get all the hair off. And the best part was I just sat on the bench, wasn't right up next to him. The only time I really was part of the conversation was when the barber was asking me like, how short and everything like that. But the best part for me was listening to him have conversations with the guy. He asked him like, how are you today? And then he asked him, what hours they're open. Cause he said it wasn't sure if like my mom wasn't sure if you guys were open today. So I'm really glad that you guys are open. You know what I mean? And then the guy was spraying the water bottle and he's like, why are you doing that? Like, what is that for? And so he was having actual conversations with the barber and he did so good. I teared up. Where's Chase?
It was cool.
I teared up. It was awesome. I'm so proud of him. He did awesome. So
Eriel, did you restart it? Did you restart your... Okay, like just jump on and try. See if it works, it works. Real Matthew, where are you, bro? What's up, ladies? What's up, dude? No, I wish we were going to Syndicate. I would, dude. Why didn't you call in to Kill Taylor today? It was so fire. It was so fire. Even if nobody called in, Kill Taylor was. All right, you're in. All right, let's try it.
Check.
No, it's on. You're on my phone,
bro. Love volume.
Dude, we've done this before. I can't believe this isn't working right now.
So weird. Bro, I don't know why. But
do you want to restart your whole thing? Just restart your whole thing.
The laptop?
Yeah, restart your laptop.
I did.
You guys can hear him because if you guys can hear him, we can just leave him on speakerphone.
That's funny.
You can hear him?
I can hear him. Yeah.
Seriously?
As well.
No, I can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear him too unless I take my headphone off.
Yeah, I
So
don't know why it's just not working.
poor guy.
Oh no, YouTube can hear.
What?
They can hear.
They're saying they can.
Yeah, it's all through YouTube.
I know, but I can't.
So it's us?
It might be you guys. I don't know.
Oh man, what happened last time?
Why can't we hear you?
Okay, wait. What setting? Oh, is it us again? What
Is it
setting
us?
are you?
Okay, my bad. Go ahead. Oh, come back in the. Come back in the. Maybe it's us. I don't know. We'll have a good time.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And everybody in the chat can hear him. But we can't hear him.
You guys can hear us, and you can hear us.
We can hear you guys. You guys can hear.
Oh my
That's
god.
wild.
What?
That's wild.
Who is this?
That's fine. You guys can.
So something's happening to. Okay, hold on.
Right back on. Check, check.
Oh, I just said you need to close your YouTube. Close your YouTube. You're not on YouTube?
On my phone, maybe? Hello? Check, check.
Restart. It's playing it back out loud? What the F?
I'm still on YouTube right here.
Never.
Is it?
It's
Cause,
crazy.
Yeah, I'm not on YouTube, buddy.
oh, get off my. Oh my god, you're on my FaceTime. Get off my FaceTime.
Oh,
But
my
now we
God.
can't hear
We
you
still can't hear him though.
in the
so-
microphones. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, go talk.
Mic check, check.
Shut
Fuck
up! It was the
up.
volume.
It was the
She
fucking
had the
volume
Oh,
down.
gosh. That's wow. Oh,
Heidi,
my
you're a
God.
boss.
She
Heidi,
had
thank
our
you.
headphones down.
Yeah, I had our headphones
Oh
down.
my
Heidi,
gosh.
you're the shit. Heidi,
This
you
is
want a
wild.
link?
Oh
Heidi.
my God.
Heidi.
Man.
Heidi, DM me your fucking anything and I will send you a link like that. Yeah.
It wasn't
oof.
YouTube.
That's
It was
wild.
our
It was us.
roadcaster.
It was fucking us.
It was
God
our.
damn it.
It was
Bruh.
our volume
Every
on the
time.
road on the
No,
roadcaster.
Heidi,
Yes.
you're an angel, Heidi.
Yes,
Thank you. Appreciate
Megan,
you.
yes.
Good job.
Well, he's here. I'm glad we
20
figured that
minutes.
out.
Oh my
Into the
God.
podcast. Fire.
All good.
That's funny.
Yeah. Heidi.
All good. We're here.
Yeah. Thank you, girl.
We're here.
You're
We're
awesome
here.
chick. The king of Abilene, Texas. Thank
Take
you,
care,
Ariel. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. We appreciate you. It was fun. Like every once in a while, somebody has to do this, and they have to have mic issues, and
And this time it was us.
I have
Wow.
to be stupid. So, real Matthew, are you
It's
still
all
here?
Yes.
Sounds like speakerphone. Thanks, bro.
Y'all were very helpful.
If you're still here, bro, I know you were hanging out with your wife for Kill Taylor, but God, just you're the dude. You have to call in. You can't not call in. Even if you don't win, you have to call in. You're the dude.
No, absolutely
Facts.
not.
What are you
Great
talking about?
job. Great job hanging out with your wife, like doing the right thing. What you mean? Like, no. He did the right thing by hanging out with his wifey.
In-
So,
Insert face palm. Yeah, that's fair too.
yeah.
That was totally my fault.
Oh, good.
But yo, you did the open.
Yes.
Amazing. I saw you do
Love the
it.
open.
You didn't put it on Instagram, but you did it in your stories. I saw you racing a friend of yours. Really cool. Super
Oh
cool.
yeah. My gym had like kind of like put this like it's like a mini comp like between like me and my friend, and like he's like one of the coaches, and it was it was pretty fun, very fun.
I mean, it looked amazing. I'm so sad that I wasn't there to just comment immediately because it looked fire. Is your friend the same as you? Like, is he trying to go to the games? Is he trying to do regionals? Like, does he have a
Now
goal?
he's a little older than me. He's like 34. Like not to like blast him or anything, but now he's a little older than me. He has a couple kids. But now he's just a coach and like he's just like very fit. So and we're also like the only like two really like black guys in the gym. So it was kind of like a setup.
you
Kinda
only
set
have
up.
you only have 2 black guys in the gym.
Well, 3, but 2.
How many white guys you got in the gym? They're like,
I don't even know. Probably not very many either. It's like mostly like women in our gym, but I mean I'll probably say maybe like 5 to 10 white guys.
that is funny though. Do you
It's
see that?
true.
It's majority women,
In
right?
every
Yeah.
gym you go to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Heidi, I was gonna ask this too. Hey, dude, are you single? We're gonna get into his dating life later.
Yes. I am
He's single. Okay. All right. I'm gonna ask you about them snow bunnies later. I saw you in my chat the other
bunnies.
night, so I'm gonna ask you about that shit. I'm gonna ask you about that shit later.
That's funny.
But it is very true because every gym you go into, there's mostly women.
Yeah.
It really, really is, which is, what people would say surprising because men talk about going to the gym more. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So it's surprising.
You have 3 black guys.
Yeah. But I think it's like kind of like the thing of CrossFit and the community aspect of it like makes it like more like comfortable for moms to go in there and I don't know. It's like different from like going to like a gym where it's just guys like big buff guys that just like flexing in the mirror, or it's like a young girl's in there like half naked working out. You know what I'm saying? It's just different.
No,
Wearing
they're
wearing
in,
undies at the gym.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
They're in there. Like CrossFit girls are in there half naked. It's fine. But
That's true.
But,
That's true.
but mostly, like most of the guys in your gyms, they're dads. Are they? Would you say that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like they're dads. They have kids. They have wives. Whatever. Nobody's. Yeah, I get that. I completely understand that. The last time we talked to you, you were doing you were actually doing a CrossFit program for kids. Like I remember showing I think I can still find it because
Oh yeah, so that wasn't CrossFit, but it was just like a fitness thing to like help kids like stay off the couch in the like summertime and just get outside and like kind of like get ready for like school sports.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't specifically football, was it?
No.
No, it was just staying fit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. Are you guys still doing that?
Making some athletes. Yeah, we usually like do it like every summertime from like May to August.
That's incredible. How many kids do you usually get?
It's usually between like 15 and like 30.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's so awesome. Like my nephew did this a lot and was involved in a lot of stuff and he was great. He was more lacrosse and football than anything, but yeah, he loved doing this stuff. It was cool.
So did you come up with this idea like on your own, or did you have parents like that maybe come to the CrossFit gym? Like how did this program get started and where did it start and how far has it grown since?
So the owner of that gym, he used to like train me like after college, like when I was like training to go play pro football or whatever. And then so I kind of like stayed there for a minute, and then like me and him got real close. And then like we had talks about like having a kids camp or whatever for years, and then we kind of like never did it. And then 2 years ago, like we just like started it, and I mean like it's like grown the past couple years, and we like get kids that like come back like every summertime, and like even like some kids like sign up like during the school year. So it's like definitely been a blessing.
Help the kids, definitely.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely,
definitely.
because especially in the summer, You know what I mean? Like we're always looking for camps in the summer. Do you
Mhm.
have any kids that have specific sports that they're playing? Like you have like 5 boys that are really into football or a couple guys that are into basketball. Are you starting to see the separation, or are you encouraging them to stay busy and try everything like at that level that the camp is?
So I I always tell them, like, especially like kids from like 5 to 15, like to like try everything. You know what I'm saying? Like basketball, football, baseball, like whatever it is. Because I know, like, growing up for me, like just like playing like in the neighborhood, and like playing like all these different kind of sports kind of like help you like be more of an athlete than like rather like some kids grow up and they only play one sport. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they like get to high school or something, and they probably like not the best in that sport, and then so they kind of just doomed from that. So I try and try and like get them like in their head to like kind of like do more things, and like not just like one sport. But we got, I mean, it's Texas, and so like most kids like want to play football,
Mhm.
but most of them plays baseball and football. Basketball, like, it isn't really like really like too many kids here in like my camp that like plays basketball, but it's mostly soccer, baseball, and football.
Cool.
That's fire. Okay, so we saw you did before we get into yeah, CrossFit Smash. Yeah. Ariel is absolutely Smash. To
It's
know.
just smash,
Yes.
smash a pass. That's funny.
um but we well, here's this, and I can't even bring it up, but I saw you had a picture with the greatest CrossFit athlete of all
Oh,
time. Was that fire?
that was fire, but that was pretty crazy. Like me and my friends had like signed up to like do the Hyrox like months ago, and then so we got there, and like we didn't know that Atil was gonna be there. And then so like my partner, like his girlfriend was like going at the time, and then so I'm like trying to like get through the crowd and like watch or whatever, and then I just seen like this big crowd of people like with like phones out like recording, and then I just heard somebody, that's Tia, and I'm like, Tia,
Like
and then
the
like,
Tia? Like, or am I
yes,
missing
Yeah,
something?
right.
Like,
right,
what you mean
Yeah.
Tia? It can't be that Tia
yeah,
that I
bro,
know. Yeah.
it was Tia, it was crazy, and then so like Tia like went, I don't know, at like 4 o'clock, and then my like friends went at like 4:20. And then so I'm like recording them go on the run, and then Tia just like fly by me, like sprinting past everybody. And then my friend's partner was like, so like in High Rock, like it's like two lanes when you're running. Like the like left lane is for like people who are going fast, and like right lane it's just for like people who are just casual. And so they usually be like left, 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 and then like if you're in the left lane, you just
Move
like
over.
slide over to the right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so like my like friend was in the left lane, I guess, like not going fast enough, and then Tim was like, move, move, and then she kind of like bumped her, but she kind of bumped her, bro. Savage,
He's
savage, bro.
like, get out the way
Yes, bro.
or
Yes,
run faster.
yes, bro. That's why she's the champ, but she a savage,
She was like, get out of my way.
bro. Yes, nah,
Yeah.
but she was serious.
I didn't
She
know
was.
that Hyrox was a contact sport.
Me either.
I guess
to
you
the
gotta
left,
go.
slide to the right.
Yeah, bro. It was
Mhm.
it was crazy.
How was that for you? That was super cool. Like, why even was it just because it was in Houston that you went to that one? Or were you
Well,
just like, I'm CrossFit, I'm gonna go fuck everybody up in High Rocks and everybody can take it?
now my friends, my partner, so like he's like a pretty good runner, and then so like his like girlfriend signed up to do it, and then so he asked me, and I was like, okay, sure, like, you know what I'm saying, I'll do it. I mean, and it's in Houston. I mean, it's still like a long drive. It's probably like 5.5 hours from here.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
But I mean, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, we like all do CrossFit, and then so we just like wanted to go do it, and I mean, it was
So a girlfriend wanted you to go do High Rocks.
no.
That's
My partner's girlfriend did it, and then like he asked me because like he was gonna go anyways, like with her.
right, because
So
it's his girlfriend. Yeah,
yeah,
you gotta go, right?
yeah,
You can't not go.
Yep.
right.
That's awesome. All right, let me show it. This is fire. You guys look amazing. The Tia, you used the Tia picture as the the cover photo, so I
Oh, yeah.
can't.
Smart.
Had to.
Yeah,
Smart.
Had
but
to.
fire. Do you think you might do this again? Like, would you do this again?
I mean, I like would, but I wouldn't like try to do it again. But like if my friend asked me to, then probably.
Yo, are you just walking behind this guy as he's pushing the thing? Like, hey, hurry up, get out the way! I'm about to push this shit. Like,
No, I was trying to catch my breath actually. But yeah, so
Oh
like
shit! Wait, she was behind you.
yeah,
yeah, so like
Taking video.
So like Shane was like next to us in the like laying to our left
Oh,
on
okay.
the sled pool, yeah. And then I guess like she was like live or whatever. And then so
Yeah,
like
but-
kind of like she was like in the like kind of like at the like next station, like every time like kind of like waiting on Shane, and then like she'd see me, and then she'd be like, go faster, or just like talking mess and just being cool.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Starstruck? Or you?
Oh,
you
for
just
sure.
play it-
Oh, for sure.
But
Yeah.
did you
Like-
play it cool?
Like
You were just like-
fangirling the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, Tia, what's up? Smiling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like fist bumps at like every station. And then after, you know what I'm saying, like I like went to talk to her for like a minute.
and afterwards you went out and got like white girl wasted, right? Like you were like, fuck, I just met Tia Claire Toomey. I'm gonna go get
Nah.
white girl wasted. Like, let's
No,
go.
not quite. No, not quite.
But I mean, I stopped it, but right, is that Hunter? No, that's not Hunter.
Nah.
Holy shit. Okay. Sorry, but the you running, you look like you were running better than the dude that was supposed to be a good runner.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I can like run too, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like suck at running. I can like run pretty good too, though. So
All right, so you don't want to throw your white partner under the bus. I get it. It's fine. It's all good. Go ahead.
nah.
Because even
Nah,
these
he was
hops,
finna-
These look awful.
Yeah.
These burpee broad jumps,
Nah.
they look awful.
Nah, they weren't that bad.
No.
But-
What was the worst part? Just
You-
the running part?
Nah, really. Probably like running after the row and then running after the like sled pull.
Ugh.
Like those were like probably like the two hardest parts. But like other than that, like it like wasn't like that hard, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
was he just like do all these lunges, you're good? Or like do all the rowing, you're good? Like,
Nah, we like kind of like split it up evenly. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? He might not like look muscular like me, but he's like very fit. You know what I'm saying? He's the kind of guy that like in like CrossFit class, like he can do everything and like barely even like tries.
Oh, he's one of those.
Yes.
That's annoying.
Yeah, bro. Sleeper build.
sleeper build?
Sleeper build for real. For real. For real. Look at him.
Yeah, that's
Dad
fine.
bod, but
Dad bod.
Yeah, look.
Hey,
And
he's
he-
very fit though.
And you're running
Hips
circles
below
around
parallel.
people.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. I just, I don't want to do the stereotypes of like, fast. Oh, there
there
it
you
is. There
go.
it is. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And Brandon Luckett too.
Yeah,
That's
oh yeah.
really cool.
Oh yeah, Brandon.
Did you have a chance to talk to Brandon too? Or
Yeah.
not? Yeah.
But so he actually gave me this shirt. It says keep chasing.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fire.
sure.
Do you think you'll do another one? Is that something that I mean, there's money in it, right?
Probably.
Like
So
Yeah.
there's one in I think Dallas and like the next one in Texas is in Dallas. I think in like June or something. I don't know. Maybe, but we'll see.
oh man, he's gonna make me fly because my uncle's in Dallas, so I can go to Dallas.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, and I'm pretty sure like Tia gonna be there too, probably.
Whatever. I don't care about T. I care about you. I'll come see you. I'll come take pictures of you and hang out with you, and talk about.
Listen, after she meets Sev in August, she ain't gonna care about none of these
Never mind.
elite CrossFit athletes. She
None of
wants to
them.
hang out with everybody in the chat and all the people we've
Yeah,
met through here.
I
like,
wanna
That's
hang
dope
out.
though.
I do. I want to hang
Yeah.
out. I want to hang out with the chat. Like,
Like Crash was so fun because we just got to hang out with all these people that we've met through the podcast.
Like,
Like that was why
now,
we were there. It was
Heidi,
so cool.
I have to bring Heidi's
Where?
flowers.
Crash?
Yeah.
We went to Crash. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's where all
South
these
Carolina.
pictures came from.
Yeah.
Not this one, but like these two, and then all the ones behind her with everybody. Like, yeah, it was so fun.
So yeah, no, Heidi, there you go, Dallas in June. Oh yeah, Heidi. Yeah, Heidi. Dallas in June. Hyrox. Let's go.
There you go.
Go get them.
Wait, is it just male teams and female teams, or are there co-ed teams?
No, it's mixed.
Oh, there you go.
So it's like pairs of like 2 mixed, and it's like teams of 4, like if you want to.
There you go.
Oh, she's doing Chicago in
That's
November.
in November.
Oh, Chicago.
No, you got time, Heidi. You don't like, yeah, that's not, no.
There you go. There's your partner.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. My kid's going to come in here and show his hair cut off in a minute. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's cool.
Dog's crazy.
Okay, the Open.
Oh, is that Ace? Hold on one second.
No,
my dog cut
no.
off.
It's fine. No,
Oh,
no,
shit.
it's fine. Heidi does Chicago. So the funny thing is when Jeremy, you actually kind of do. I'm waiting for the haircut, to be honest. Yeah, he'll run in here and show you the haircut, Megan, for sure.
He did so good.
He did so good. And he looks so grown, and it's so annoying because they get big way too fast, and it's
Oh,
my
just-
God.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him he could watch TV?
I did. No, I
So-
told him to put the TV on for the dogs.
No, he's watching TV and not reading like he's supposed to be
Oh,
reading.
sorry. I told him to put TV on for the dogs, and I'm sure he put TV on for himself.
Is eating the entire bag of rice cakes on my couch right now.
That's rice cakes. He's fine. It's rice.
It's like granola, like the granola bars. You take a
little
bite
healthy.
and then just no. I'm talking about the mess. What is it? The
Oh.
Nutrigrain
The
commercial
rice is-
where you
Yeah.
just take a bite and everything just goes everywhere. That's the rice cakes. I don't care that he eats them; they just go everywhere.
Let him live his
Messy.
best
All right,
life.
Meg.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right, Meg. All right.
And also, what he's doing the 100-day challenge with you and Bill Grunler. Like he
is.
literally. Oh, those lunges were funny that he had to do the other day, though. They weren't lunges. I was like, boy, put your knee to the ground.
She was,
He was like,
like
what? I was like, none of those count. They don't count. And then he's like, Mommy, you do them. I'm like, yeah, not yet. Like, I'm not. So I shut up after that because at least he was moving.
This was this morning.
They,
This was this morning.
yeah, you got it.
Wasn't getting it.
Yep, double shoulder,
There you-
shoulder to overhead. So I gave him. Those are 3 pounds right there. So I gave him 3 pounds, and he looks at me and goes, "Mom, these are too easy."
Oh.
And I said, "Not after 100." So we get to like 40, and he's like, "Wow, Mommy, my arms really hurt." And I was like, "Yeah, aren't you glad I gave you the 3 pounds?"
Oh, time for him to learn how to use a vacuum. That's fire. And then
Oh, he knows.
And then Bernie,
does.
compromise, make him turn off the volume and read the closed captioning. Fire in Spanish. Like we should do that in Spanish because you know you can read in Spanish. So
Yes.
let's go.
I should probably do that.
Yeah,
we
you
should find Spanish shows, and I should put the captions on so I can relearn Spanish. I learned it in school, but I don't remember
my
anything
God.
from Spanish. No, did it for 4 years. All right, let's go back to the Open.
Yeah.
So, first thoughts overall. You've obviously completed the Open. What's your first thoughts? Loved it? Hated it? One of your favorites? Not really.
I mean, I loved it. Like for the simple fact is that we get to like compete with like everybody, and also like having it like at my gym. But like sadly, like, I could like only like do it at my gym one time this year because of the Hyrox one weekend, and then I was like moving like different weekends. So, but I mean, I liked it. I've gotten better like each year, and I mean like this is like only my like 3rd Open, you know. So, and then it's like I'm not like a guy who's like super critical like on the open workouts, like whether they're like tailored towards like certain kind of people. I just like love to do it and just like see where I like stack up against like other people. So I mean I loved it. But I also like saw you doing it, Colleen.
I
I saw you
did.
getting it.
I did.
My poor baby.
I will.
You did good though.
Well, I appreciate that from everybody because, and even watching myself back, it didn't look as bad as they felt.
As you,
They
yeah.
felt awful. Every single one of them felt awful. The first one, it was burpees, obviously. It was 15 minutes worth of burpees, and those were awful. And then the second one, those thrusters felt very heavy, and they should not have felt heavy at all. I surprised myself on the pull-ups that I was able to make it through the pull-ups. I did singles. I haven't done kipping pull-ups since I stopped CrossFit. So, and then getting back into CrossFit, I've still only done strict pull-ups because the gym that I work out in is the boxing gym that I go to. So they have one of those like squat rack pull-up bars that like if you swing, you're going to rip your hands.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they're super,
the rough on it, like
yes.
like
So
yeah.
I still only do strict pull-ups. So I haven't kipped anything. And so I was surprised that I was able to do that. And then even the chest to bars, like I got through all of the chest to bars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I actually got the same time that I did the first time, or I got to the same place. I don't know if my tie break time was exactly the same. The first time I did this workout when it came out in 22, was it 22?
Yeah, 22.
Yep.
I think so.
So I got to the same spot, but I don't know if the times were the same. And then the last one for me, honestly, at first was like the wall walks. I thought the wall walks were going to be way worse than they were. I actually surprised myself and got through them, but it was the weights for me because I'm coming back from a back injury. So the 155 was awful. Every single clean, it doesn't look like it, but every single clean was so painful. Like I was in pain every single one. And then the snatches, I don't know if you saw my video, but I go to pick up the snatch and then I walk away from it. And then I go back to pick it up. Like that, every single barbell movement was painful. Like I felt the whole thing. But I did it. My back, yeah. Yeah. But I did it and I recovered actually surprisingly well. I felt fine the next day, which I thought for sure I was going to be like laid up. I wasn't going to be able to do anything. And I'm back. I lifted yesterday. We're starting a new cycle. So I had to do like new PRs for the next cycle.
She's on Sentinel.
Max?
Yeah.
Oh, she's on Sentinel? Oh, nice.
I'm on Sentinel. So Taylor's getting ready for us to do another cycle. So I did that and I did a 95-pound squat snatch.
Ooh,
which I have never done. Even when I was in CrossFit, I always did power snatches. And I got up ugly to 125 was my best, my 120. But it was an ugly power snatch. So I squat snatched the heaviest I've squat snatched ever.
Is someone listening to the show in your house?
No, I think it's me.
Is it you?
I think it's me.
Okay.
Are we too loud?
Yeah,
Am I
go
too
ahead.
loud?
No, I got you.
And then I squat clean and jerked 135. So
oh wow.
I'll listen.
Man, that's dope.
When I feel good, I'll take it on those days that I feel that my back feels good. And so I'm just excited to be back.
How did you feel about it? Did you get where you wanted to go? Are you going to?
Are you moving on to the next phase?
No. So I was like kind of like on pace to like make the like the top like 2,000 like after the like first two workouts, but that last workout just was like rough for me.
Yeah, was it the weights or just kind of the whole thing?
Nah, it was just like lungs for me. Like the wall walks were pretty easy and the like weights weren't bad at all. It was like a tough workout, but so I should have did it Thursday because I had my Hyrox Saturday and then like did it again on Monday, but I didn't do it Thursday. I just waited until Monday to do it. But that one was rough. I mean, but I think I finished in like 4,000, and last year it was 6,000. Then my first year it was like 27,000. So I mean, I'm like,
dude, that's
I'm like pretty satisfied with it.
That's awesome.
I would be satisfied with it. And did you think at all about doing the WFP, the qualifiers for the WFP? Did you see that those came out? Did you see Taylor's reaction to that?
I didn't. I was like watching Kill Taylor earlier, but I didn't finish it. But no, I don't know if I'll do those.
There's like no squats.
No squatting, yeah.
Okay,
I'm not like big fan of that like whole thing anyway, so I don't even like.
Oh, you're not even trying to.
Nah,
that's good.
Yeah.
Nah, like no hate to them or whatever, but it's just like the way that they doing things. But I don't know.
doesn't.
So you
doesn't
want to
feel
think
good, yeah.
you want to make the games if you make the games or regionals or the qualifier like the CrossFit qualifiers. You want to make those and you want to like go from there.
I mean, if that happens, you know what I'm saying? Like it isn't my goal, but you know what I'm saying, I'm a like keep working hard and just keep striving for better. Like usually I do TFX like every year, like which is like a
Yeah.
pretty big comp. Yeah, so
Mhm.
I mean I just like do that for fun and just hopefully like each year I'll just like keep getting better. And then we'll see where it takes me.
And where is the fittest experience again? I forget.
It's in Austin, Texas?
Oh,
Or
okay.
is it in it's either in College Station or Austin, Texas, one of them.
Okay.
But like their thing for the games this year, it's in Oklahoma, I think. Like
That's awesome.
they're like semifinals is in Oklahoma.
That's cool. So are you I know you said that for the last one you were planning on doing the open workout twice. Are you a repeat CrossFit open workout kind of guy?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Man, it's tricky because it's like most of them hurt like real bad the first time, and like you just like man, like I don't want to do it again. But then you do it again, like if it's like ways for you to like get better in them, and you pace it better or whatever, you break it up better, and then you do it and you do like way better. Then you're like okay, you know, so like it was worth it, and it's just different. So the like the first week, like I had like did it like with my friend or whatever in the gym, and I like did like pretty good in the workout. And then so I was like, man, you know what I'm saying, I'll just try it again and then like see if I can get better. And like 10 minutes in it, I was like, nah, like I'm like way behind my first score. So I just quit. I just quit.
Yep.
But
No,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, finish. Go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, but the like a second workout with the thrusters, whatever, that like last thruster like buried me. Like it took me like 2 minutes to actually do 15 thrusters. And I was just like feeling sorry for myself. And I was getting rough. And then so I ended up like doing it again and I finished like a minute 20 faster. So I mean it has its like pros and cons, like depending on like which workout.
Yeah.
Do you I know you have a whole life and you're a young gentleman with things to do. I don't want to get accused of being I don't know. I'm not misogynistic. I would be like ladygistic. I don't know. But
It's not even a word.
no, it's not. It's not at all. But you're younger than me, but young men who have things to do and you're single and you're going out and you want to work out and you want to be buff and you want to make qualifiers or whatever. Do you even keep up on kind of the CrossFit podcast realm that's happening right now? Like, have you?
Oh yes, I watch. But so I probably watch every Kill Taylor except for one. I watch y'all podcasts all the time. Mayhem sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm in like 7 like all the time, like always.
Okay. Jeremy, shut up. I'll talk to you later about that. I don't know. I said ladygistic, not logistic. But there's an episode with a couple of our friends. I don't know if you've seen our show with like Jake Chapman, and it's called Chat Appreciation. It's Jake Chapman and Jan, and we talk about hogs nonstop all the time in it. Every once in a while, there's some CrossFit, but mostly hogs. And so they have
parenting at the end.
Yeah, there's
it's a very weird show.
It's a weird show. Don't. I mean, don't.
It's a very weird show.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. Pause. Yeah. And so they have their own show now, and they had another like buddy of everybody's who's Kipping It For Real. Have you seen Kipping It For Real? The meme dude.
Yes.
And
yeah, I know Grant.
Okay, good. Okay, so you know Grant. So he did 25.3 for like a third time. And our friends, he did it live on their show. It was so fucking fun to watch. And the best part for me, and I loved his effort. His effort was amazing. Like I wasn't gonna get, if I had done it, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere near where he got it.
Uh-huh.
The fun part for me was they're like, Bryson said something on the show where like, no, women will kick things and throw things and whatever. And if
I
you
seen
watch
that.
if you watch that podcast, he like throws a cone across the thing, and then he's like in the chat, or no, he's like talking on the microphone because he's got the earbuds in, and he's like, I can't feel my arm. And like all the women in the chat were like, your arm's fine. It's moving. You can move it.
Oh
You just
my
threw
gosh.
some shit across the thing. It was amazing. It was the greatest thing I've ever seen. And I love the dude. I think he's amazing. And I love Jake and Jan and whatever. And I love them for doing it. But it was just like, hey, women can't hold their emotions. And there's a whole video
Right.
of a dude throwing some shit across the thing. It was
Yep.
so fire
Yep.
on so many levels. It was amazing.
Yep.
But so who did the workout? Grant? Or
It was
or
Grant that
somebody?
did the workout. Yeah, he was
Oh,
great.
Gosh.
It
Oh
was,
yeah.
and I mean, he finished it. I don't know why he did it a third time.
That dude, yeah, Grant's crazy. No,
He's a good dude.
Grant's very like dramatic. Like it's like he's tired of something in workout. Like he like shows it. Like his face, his like body language.
He's fun.
Grant,
It was a good time. Yeah, it was a good dude. One last question that we're gonna bring in my homeboy, and then we're
Who
gonna
also did each workout, I think, what, 5 times?
87 times.
5
like
times,
95.
7 times,
That's crazy.
and then got the same score. Was that what it was? Or some
Yeah,
story
yeah.
like that, where he did it a bunch of times and he literally
That's
got
rough.
the same score.
Yeah.
That's
I
rough.
would just quit.
Exactly.
I would just be it.
But okay, so no WFP. You're gonna do FTX. The open will come as it comes for you. You're happy with the movement that you're making in your open rankings. You're gonna do probably Hyrox again. And so then I would just ask, Hyrox is just it's fun for you, it's something you want to do, it's something that's like you get to do it with your friends, you get to, you know, kind of have a good time. You have a girlfriend, you can be like, hey babe, you want to go do Hyrox? If she likes to run, like it's like the turkey trot, you know what I mean? Like, hey,
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Turkey trot.
you know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Right? Like, I mean, it's the turkey trot for you. It's a whole fucking 2 days
Oh.
for me, but
2
like,
days.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's great for y'all, but like and you're just like kind of happy, and I see like you're making big moves in other spots.
Nah, I mean, I just. I'll go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was gonna say bachelor in exercise science, kinesiology. Like you're making big boy moves right now, right?
I don't know, man. Trying to. Like I'm just like trying to move up in life, you know. Trying to like get better, stay busy, stay positive, stay making a positive impact on people. The thing about Hyrox is that I would not do it like by myself. It's no shot. Like it's like
I was gonna ask you,
way
never go
different.
indie? No, never.
It's like way different than like doing a party. So you can like actually like relax and like have fun like with a partner and do it. But indie, nah, it's a whole different race.
Yeah.
So
You don't
it's
want
just
to
way
race Hunter?
Nah, but those guys be sprinting.
Yeah.
But like even like Tia and them, man, like they're like race times like as far as running it's crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Not
No.
for me. I'll just like stay in CrossFit.
Oh, look. Oh, Trish, we're about to. Trish has entered the chat. Who is this beautiful
Trish.
chocolate man?
Trish.
Trish.
Well, we're about to have a beautiful chocolate man and a beautiful half chocolate mocha something man will
Q-tip?
join us in a minute.
Q-tip?
Beautiful chocolate Q-tip will join us in a
Q-tip.
second. We should just
Q-tip.
call him Q-tip. That should just
Call
be
him
his
Q.
nick. Yo,
Call
I'm gonna
him
put
Q.
that. Oh my god, like that's what he's gonna be in my phone is Q.
What up?
Let's go.
What up, Q-tip?
Who's Q-Tip?
You're gonna meet him in a second.
Oh.
And before I bring him on, let me. Jesus Christ. Trish, Heidi already called dibs. Fair. She did. Fair.
Ariel, you might want to check
But-
your DMs.
And now we had
there
an
option
might
or
be
what?
someone in your DMs after this.
Leave your Instagram.
We at an auction right now. What? They just
Pay up, ladies. Pay up.
Oh, fuck it. Let's just. All right, come on, Jeremy. Let's go. Let's start this all together as a big family, big happy family.
Q-tip, huh? What's happening?
What's up? What's
I'm
up?
sitting back here listening. I'm already getting roasted. I haven't even made it on the show.
Jerem, can you turn your phone, or are we gonna
No, we're
like
still
mess
locked.
everything?
I don't think.
I think it is. No? Here,
Oh.
that was straight. This is turn.
Oh, that's
It's
weird.
the same thing. You're locked. Your phone's locked.
Oh.
That's what it is. It's fine. Don't worry.
Androids, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I forgot.
It's
I
fine.
forgot you got
I'm
that.
that guy. I'm that guy.
So how many times did you do the last workout before we talk about anything else?
How many times do you think I did it? If you had to
3.
guess.
Oh
3.
shit, Ariel, it's your turn. That's enough, man, for
Uh-oh.
2 women.
Uh-oh.
Trish is
Hey.
on you.
Fergie,
No comment, Trish. No comment.
Fergie, Glint thinks is CrossFit Tinder. Well, come on,
CrossFit Tinder.
ladies. There's 2 singles right
funny.
now. Like, pay up. Let's go.
Fuck, we're lesbians.
Tinder.
We're not supposed to be. Oh my god, are we the lesbians that are pimping men out right now? Like that's horrible.
Hey, there's 2 full black people here now. How wild is that?
Yeah, there's 2 full black people and 1.5 white people. No, 2 full white people. No, Jeremy, you and me.
Oh, you make up. What?
We make up 1. Ariel is 2.
So there's 2
And
full
then-
black
The math
people
is
and
math
2
right
full
now.
white people. Oh,
Wow.
yo, DEI
This is
right now.
equality.
Equality. No, it's not even DEI. It's equality. This is
DEI.
equality right now. Here we go. Let's go.
Nice to meet you, Ariel, by the way. I'm Jeremy.
You too.
Nice to meet
You
you.
too, Jeremy.
2 women, 2 men, 2 black people, 2 white people. Okay, let's go. Let's roll.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, we got
Um,
it all up in here.
I did the last workout 1 time. 1 time.
Okay.
And because you were talking about it before. I did this year. I've been doing this. This was my 14th or 15th Open. This year was the first year where I repeated a workout and didn't do better. And that was 25.1, which is wild because that's kind of like my jam, like dumbbell, no barbells. You know what I'm saying? Like just move. Oh God, what did I do? Did I break it? Just move for however many, 15 minutes, whatever it was. But for some reason, I did it Friday Night Lights. Thought the atmosphere, it was great. I did it the next day, same score. I did it. I was like, all right, let's go 1 more time. We'll give a full day of rest. Sunday, we'll just do nothing. Monday, go in, do it again, same score. I'm like, all right, that's just where we're at. That's where our fitness is at right now. It's okay.
What did Ariel say? He had his buddy in there doing a workout, and he was with him, and he's like, "Nah, man, he's 34. He is like, bro, you're over 34,
Nah.
bro. I don't know what to tell you. That's it for you.
Your buddy's over 34, Ariel, or you're over 34? How old are you?
No, my friend. I'm 27.
Okay, you're right in the prime. I don't even know what that feels like anymore. 27.
He still has testosterone that's pumping on its own.
Mm-hmm.
And I still think I had testosterone. 25.1 was like, nope. Oh man, but no, 25.2. I back in 2022, I did that. I know I finished it. I don't remember what my time was, but I did that one again finally. So how that one sucked because I got to the gym. I had my kids with me. I got to the gym at like 4:15, right? And I didn't know this, but we were only running 4-person heats. So by the time I got them situated and figured, oh yeah, you got to go sign up, on the board for a slot for a heat. I don't know, 30 minutes had gone by. I signed up. My heat's not till 6. So now I'm like, oh man, I'm hungry. I need to eat something, but I don't want to eat too close and, go through that whole mess. So I just held out. I held out. I'm doing okay. Probably like 10 minutes before my heat goes, when your body's like, hey, it's time to eat. You need to eat right now. That's exactly what happened. I'm like, no. So I did as best as I could, but it was just, I was lightheaded. I couldn't recover, which is not like me at all when it comes to CrossFit. So I did horrible. I don't remember I think it was 8:50 or something on Friday Night Lights. And waited until Monday again and shaved off like a minute and a half of my time. So
Yeah.
Dude, whatever. Shut up. At least you finished an open workout.
said
I've never
horrible.
even finished a
crazy.
fucking open workout in my entire life. Like,
No.
whatever.
No.
Listen,
there's still
never.
time for you, Garrett. There's still time for you. Come on.
Yeah. I'm going. Whatever.
I believe in you.
It better be.
AMRAPs are great. I love AMRAPs because we all finish. Doesn't matter where
Yeah.
you finish, but we all finish.
Exactly. We're all gonna finish.
I like a good AMRAP. I was cool with that one this time. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, we just get to keep going and everybody stops
Yeah.
it, you know? So
Jeremy, I don't know if you were in the show or watching the show on Thursday night, but Ariel definitely was.
Mhm.
And Ariel, I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are on the guy that called in that day. Like, what did he use? Peaceful segregation. And we
Oh.
were all like,
That was ridiculous.
what?
What?
It was weird, right?
I think I caught parts of that show, but I definitely didn't catch that.
Very weird.
What does
It was
that
his-
even mean?
Second caller. It wasn't Noodles. It was the other guy.
Second guy.
I can't remember what his moniker is, but
I can't remember either.
but he's like, it's okay for peaceful segregation. And I was kind of trying to figure out what, like in the moment, I'm like, wait, what? And then I
Did
was
he elaborate on what that means?
Pretty much he was saying that, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't remember exactly, but it was pretty much like cultures are meant to stay separated. They're not meant to
it was,
mesh.
yeah.
It was
Mm.
like, yeah, that was pretty much like the gist of it.
Or like if people want to, I don't know. I don't even want to try to explain it, but I was just like, I mean,
it pretty much was saying that like we're not like, again, cultures are not meant to like coexist with each other. Like time
Right.
has shown that cultures that stick together
yeah, it was
thrive
fucking
more
stupid. Trish, you
than-
were there. Yeah, you're right. It was. It caught me off balance because I was in a like, we were having feelings that night. But like
Mhm.
when he said that, I was like, the fuck? Like
Mhm.
had
And he said anybody, there were something, it was pretty much like, if you believe that we can all coexist, like you kind of have to get rid of that thought. And I was like, well,
Which is
I'm gonna
crazy.
always think that. So
Same.
What was he trolling? I mean, he can't be serious,
no,
right?
I
I
they,
mean,
no,
maybe
he was
maybe
serious.
100 years ago you could think that way. You know, not that it's right ever, obviously, to think that way, but like maybe 100 years ago you can try to make that argument, and you probably had a lot of people that, yeah, you're right, you know, and blacks should stay with blacks, whites should stay with whites, and Chinese stay with Chinese. Like, but now, man, I mean, hell, we had a president that was multi-race. If you think that it isn't maybe he doesn't think it's good or wouldn't lend itself to success, I think that's wild. I mean, look at Garrett, Colleen, myself.
yeah, there's no way to
It's-
not. If you do
Right.
that, you're taking away like a ton of the population.
I feel like if you went down that route, we would like reverse time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's
At
going
one point-
backwards.
Exactly.
right? Like at one point in time, all races were separate, and then over the course of time, I mean, even Savannah and Haley, they're Jewish and Armenian, and like it works. Like we would go back to like how the world started, or you know, I think that's a silly argument. I live in Milwaukee, which I don't know how many people know, but it's known throughout the Midwest. We're a very segregated city. Like, it doesn't mean that I can't go into a more white area or white people. You don't really. Some of the black areas around here are pretty rough. It's like Chicago Junior, but like I mean, that's the best example I can think of what the dude's talking about peaceful segregation. It's like we are pretty segregated. The Jewish people have their communities, black people have their communities, white people have their communities. You get some mingling in there, but like it is very segregated. But like, I don't know, homeboy's argument doesn't sound good to me.
Do you think we ever really like saw like? I will say I probably didn't see that as much until now. Like when I grew up, like where I grew up was so small that you couldn't help it. Like you were gonna hang out with every race, every religion, like you just did. It didn't. There was no like, what are you? I mean,
Right.
like there just wasn't. I mean, a little bit maybe, but not like your kid, like all the kids played with all the kids. We all went to each other's houses. Nobody was like, no, she can't come over. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think we're seeing it more now than we did even when I was a kid. And it's like there's more of an emphasis on it now than there was like 20 years ago. And that's crazy to me.
Like staying with like you're talking about, like same people handling the same
Yeah,
people
like
kind of thing.
even just dating.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
you know what I mean? Like you see a
Dr.
lot.
Umar. Dr. Umar.
Yeah.
That,
Like,
that guy just drives me crazy, bro.
and what it like,
Well, can you like why does he drive you crazy? Like, is it just is it just how he says things, or like you just don't agree with what he says? Because he says some things.
He says a lot of things, but I think like sometimes like us as black people, not me, but like we like trying to like use the past and like try and like keep it as like a weapon, and then be like, oh no, like we can't like marry white people, or we can't do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they like kept us down, this and that, and then we try and like get this like power back or something. And I mean, it's just I don't know, it's just foolish. And like he like tries to be so pro black sometimes that he just blatantly like racist, and and it just like comes off as just hatred. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
can you be pro black and date outside your race?
Yes,
Like, I
Yeah,
think
absolutely you can.
yes. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, bro. My last like 5 girlfriends were either white or Hispanic, not black,
fire. No, I'm
and
just
I'm
kidding.
not racist or
Yo,
you know
I
what I'm
went
saying?
straight up. I went straight
Right.
up. I went straight up.
All right, Elon over here.
Just say. No, but fuck.
Did you guys show Ariel that video? I can't seem to find it. I thought we had it in the little Instagram group of the young man that talks about the social black people have used up our social equity.
Yes, I have
She
it.
might.
I have
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yep,
That,
I'll
yeah.
find
It's such a good video because he says exactly what you were just saying, Ariel, where we want to kind of use the past as a weapon
Yeah, bro.
over and over and over. And we're to this
Yes.
point in society where this young man will show you like most white people don't care no more. Like they're broke too. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And like it's like they turn on the nightly news and
Right.
most of the people they see acting a fool look like you and me. And it's like, what do you think they're gonna
Exactly.
think? You know, like come
Exactly.
on, guys.
Bro,
We
that's
need
it.
to take
That's
responsibility
crazy.
and accountability, level up ourselves, do better, and let the past be the past. So learn from it. Let the past be the past. Stop using it as a
Wait,
weapon.
before you play it, don't play it.
And I'm trying to find it. I
Okay,
thought
yeah,
I
that's
still
fine.
had it, but I'm trying to find it.
Because I
Hold
want to
on.
ask them a question because I've always wanted to ask this question. I have my own thoughts on it. I've talked to a bunch of my friends about it. And now that I see it coming up in conversation more, I feel like okay to talk about it. But why do you think that it is so much that if black men date white women, it's like black women go nuts, but if it like black men don't care so much that black women date white men. You know what I mean? There's like like
Mhm.
black women will lose their
Like it's
minds
not
on you
even.
guys if you date white women. But you
Yeah.
guys seem to not give a crap so much if they date white men.
Well,
And I'm curious
I
about
don't know.
that because I've always seen that too. Like that's always been part of what I've seen in the world too.
Well, I think it's like kind of like on the like spectrum of like Dr. Umar where they feel like,
Hold on
oh,
one
like we
second.
have.
No,
All right, go ahead.
hold that thought.
You know,
Elon
No,
Musk
I
looks
can't.
Oh
nothing
my
like
gosh.
you guys. Okay, continue on. I'm
No, I
sorry. That
can't.
was amazing.
Nah, you good.
I'll find it. Ariel, I'll find it and I'll send it to you, but I can't find
Yeah,
it.
well,
right now.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Yeah, Elon. Yeah, no. Okay, moving on. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
But I was saying like I feel like black women like have this thing where they like, oh, so like you have this like a beautiful black queen right here, and you choose otherwise. Then I mean I think it's just simply like some guys just like have different preferences, or like me like growing up since little up to high school, like seeing like a bunch of black girls and like not really having like white friends as much, and seeing like how they acted towards me or treated me, and then like getting to college and growing up, and then seeing like different races and like how they act towards me is like way different. You know what I'm saying? So I think people have
Mhm.
different experiences, and I mean I just felt like it's too much like entitlement. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter like if I'm black or white, like the person that I like or love, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Wait, is there? Do you guys? Is there a sense of guilt that comes with that? Like, hey,
No, zero,
No.
zero. Don't care.
Yeah, none at all. Nope, not even
okay,
a
Nah.
little bit. No, to Ariel's point, and we talked about it before. Uh, for me, it's exactly the same. Like I remember growing up in the inner city and going to schools, heavy black populated schools, and not only the guys but the girls. Man, they just treated me like crap, like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
terrible for no
Hmm.
reason. Because I didn't wear the best clothes. I didn't. We were broke. We didn't have the best clothes. So like they treated me awful, and I go hang out with like some of the Asian kids, or the Hispanic kids, or the white kids, and they were like cool. They wanted to like get to know me. They thought it was cool that that I was half black, half white. Kind of like they took the time. They didn't. There was no judgment there. Whereas the black girls, it was just like too much drama, and then add to it
Yes.
some of the experiences I've had. I'll just straight up say it. Like I can't. I got 3 kids right now. Like I'm not trying to get involved, and nor was I at that time with some girl whose brothers and cousins are all involved in drugs and gang banging and this, that, and the
Yeah.
next. I'm sorry. Like I don't have time for that. And unfortunately, that was like the reality with a lot of the girls that I ever talked to at that, 20 years ago before I ever got married and everything. Um, it was just chaos. Like I'm like, I just don't want to do that. Like it ain't for me. Obviously, that ain't the case for all black girls. Duh, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? But
no,
like
Right.
there
not
was
trying to
there
Yeah.
was
disparage
Yeah.
black. Yeah,
Yes.
not trying to
right. It was
disparage
just the
black women
ones
at
I was
all.
meeting here in Milwaukee. It was just chaos. I'm like, you know what? Let's go dip my toes in the other gene pool or whatever you want to call it, and it's served me pretty well
But why
over
do you
all these years.
why do you think though this idea of wanting different? So it can be I came from a poor family and wanting different than that. Why does it always have to turn into something such as race? Like being able
If
to
you
say, I just want different. I just want, if you grow up in a family where there is chaos, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's, drugs and abuse or whatever, or toxicity and all this type of stuff. And all you're saying is, I want better. Why all of a sudden does it turn into the race conversation where you do have black men wanting to date white women, or white women wanting to date black men, or mix or whatever? Like what, like why do you think it turns into a race conversation when somebody simply is just saying, like, I just want something different,
right.
or
Well, if you
this
were
person
raised to
makes me feel, or this person treats me better, kind of like what you both are saying, like
yeah,
this person treats me better.
if you were raised to believe a certain thing, this goes for religion or things like this, or culture or race. If you were raised to believe that eating carrots is bad for you, you're gonna avoid carrots, right? You're just not gonna eat them. You're like, I don't want to do that. But then someday you're gonna be like, maybe they're
I want
not
to
bad
try a
for me. Maybe
carrot.
you're right. I want to try this darn carrot. I want to see what this is all about. So a
Mhm.
lot of people are raised to believe, especially in the black community, that we stay within our race. We don't date. We definitely don't date someone from a different race.
Hmm.
It's too dangerous. It's looked down upon. There's shame. All these things. You're raised to believe that, and the most influential people in most people's lives are their parents or people in that authority figure. When you're
Yeah.
told that over and over and over, you believe it and you just do it. I mean, you look at politics too. You're raised in a Democrat house or you're raised in a Republican house. Until you start thinking for yourself, that's what you believe. You don't know anything else, or you you don't know anything else yet until you start exploring it. So I think it just has to do with ignorance. And I'm maybe unwillingful ignorance. Like you don't know until you try it.
Well, Bernie had a good point. There's a theory in psychology that women are either attracted to men in the image of their fathers or depending upon the relationship against it. And I think that what you were saying about, like, we'll take politics, for instance, that you see that a lot where if someone is raised in a very strict Republican household, what do? They jump off the deep end and they're jumping into the Democratic Party, or vice versa, where you have someone that's so leftist Democratic and then they get to college or they start to think for themselves and they're jumping as far into the Republican Party as you can. And so I think that it does have a lot to do with what Bernie was saying. You know, it could be towards it or it could be running in the opposite direction. But,
to Bernie's point, though, sorry,
No,
I ask to Bernie's point, can I ask one question? Because I would have to say, like, and I didn't grow up with my dad, right? Like, I met my dad when I was 30. I'm 44 now.
Wow.
And we are so much alike, it's ridiculous. And I did not grow up in the house with him, but the things that we like, the things that
you are gravitated to?
Yeah, I was gonna put that in a way worse way, but I'm just gonna say that. Sure. The things that we're gravitated to are very similar.
You have a type?
Yeah. When it comes to movies, women, and books. You know what I'm saying? And sports. So I wonder if it's like, hey, are you, like, they say, like, a man wants to go date someone that's like his mom. To me, that's weird as hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to come home to your mama, like, as your wife? Like, that's weird. I don't understand that stereotype.
I don't know about that part. I think, like, maybe, like, in the like you want you like kind of want to come home to, like, a person who's, like, nurturing and, like, loving, but a person that's like your mom, like, I never like seen that side either.
Ariel's not like, you look like my mama.
Nah.
No.
That's a little weird.
Exactly what Eriel said. You think back when you were a little boy, and mom, for a lot of men, not everybody obviously, but a lot of men, like, mom was there to care for you. If you had an abusive dad, she came and she nurtured you, she loved you, she cared for you. And I think in that sense, you're looking for that in a female when you grow up, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, all right, I get that, because I was like, wow, that's a lot. I feel like you need therapy for that. I don't feel like that's it. But okay, yeah, like, someone's gonna be like, hey, be the big dude that you are. I, like, take care of you at kind of, you know, the household, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I get it. Dude, you did a great job today. Yeah, I get it. Okay, fine.
Well, I want to go back to this one. Trish, you can't choose who you love or who you're attracted to. So somebody like Dr. Umar, and I believe that there was somebody else too, maybe a pastor, or I forget, it was a reel that I saw. But there's this idea that even if you can't choose who you love or you can't choose who you're attracted to, you're still supposed to. Meaning that it's just the way it's supposed to be. Like, you are, you know, in Dr. Umar's case, like, you're just supposed to be with a black woman, or a black woman's only supposed to be with a black man. Like, you're just going to have to figure it out. And almost what it sounds like to me is almost giving up happiness to just settle. You know what I mean? So, like, when you guys hear stuff like that, like what do you think about that? Like, what do you think about just in those type of situations with those type of people that are
what
saying,
if the Bible said you had to only date a certain woman and you couldn't date any other woman?
I'd find a different religion.
Right. But that, yeah.
Yeah, because that's all predicated in exactly. That's all predicated in an illusion. You know, it's made up. It's not like, we know CrossFit is constantly varied functional movements performed at high intensity, eat meats and veggies, you know, and so on. Like, it's fact based. It's not. I think if I do this constantly varied functional movement, I think I'll get fitter. I think if I eat, no, it's like, we know it's going to be good. That's all, like, based on I don't know. That's like a myth that somebody a thought based out of fear, and a lot of things in society come based off of fear um, that people for some reason still stick to right now. Um, I think it's a load of crap to tell people that they have to stay within their own race. There's a duty in it. What is that based on? Is there, first of all, like you said, ain't nothing in the Bible that says that. And are there studies that show that if I stay within my race, we're better off? I don't see those studies. You know what I mean? Like, so it's nothing that's based in any kind of fact. It's just fear.
Ariel?
I don't know. I mean, I agree. I don't know. It's like kind of weird to me. But you like also think like the 1950s and 60s isn't like that long ago. And I feel like sometimes like my grandparents or like another person's grandparents are like kind of like still like living in that like mindset for sure. And they sometimes like push that like on their kids, which is like our parents or whatever, and they sometimes have that. Because like me personally, like I would never settle for like a person like in my race, like just because it's cool to like
Mhm.
sacrifice my happiness. Like you know what I'm saying? That's not like a life worth living to me. Like to like settle for something like just because your like race said so or like the like culture said so.
Mhm.
Nah.
Yeah, we've all settled before. We've all settled for something, someone or
Right.
something. And you know how
Yeah.
that eats away at you, right? You can't, some people they could do that a lifetime, I guess, but most people that just eats away at you. You can't do that for too long. So yeah,
Right.
And how
for
many
Exactly.
sure, dude.
opportunities how many opportunities did you miss by not settling? You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
Right.
if I waited for my family to be okay with me being with Garrett, I would not be with her.
Right.
Yep.
Like, and that was something that was very important to us was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pack my shit up and I'm gonna leave. And my family, well, how could you do that? Because if I get down there and it doesn't work, I can come home.
Right.
But if
Right.
I don't try, then I'll
Uh,
never know. And I
Yeah.
think that so many times if we just settled for what we're told, what's expected or something like that, like we would have missed out on opportunities. If I didn't make that choice
Mm-hmm.
13 years ago, I would not have a child. I would not be with her. I would not be where I am. I would not be the person that I am. And like,
Good.
who wants to give that up? Isn't that the beauty of life? We get one. I always say that.
yep.
That's always my argument. We get one and we do the best that we can. And also, most of us just want to be happy in whatever definition that is.
Right.
So
Right.
why am I going to give up on myself or not try something if someone else doesn't agree with it, but it's something that I want to do?
Exactly.
You know?
It's like Biden. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Why?
That
What
that's
does that mean?
right now.
All of that lines up in the same category to me. It's all crap. Now, if a black person really you do like him, fine, vote for him. But if you don't, it has nothing to do with your blackness or whatever. It has nothing to
Yeah.
do with that. But so much of society is based in that kind of thinking. Like I can't do something outside of what my family approves of or what my political party approves of or this group of friends. I can't operate outside of that because it's scary. It's different. It's I'm breaking what my family's rules are or whatever. Dude, that stuff eats you up. It eats you up, like you said, Colleen. If you hadn't done it right now, who knows? 13 years later, who knows? You know what I mean? You'd be possibly really unhappy and
I
unsatisfied,
know
and you wouldn't have all the great stuff
exactly
you
what
have.
my life would have looked like if
Uh-huh.
I didn't change, and I'm very
And
grateful that
it's nothing exactly. It's nothing that you want. But so many people they just settle for that because they're afraid. They're scared. This person's gonna say this. That group's gonna say that. How will I live with myself, dude? It's your life, like you said. It's your life. It ain't theirs. They're living theirs. Live yours.
And this is amazing, Trish. Sorry, I had to deny myself joy because of social guilt.
wow,
And
that's
Mhm.
a statement. Holy crap.
I
That's
mean,
real.
that's for real. And for you probably Ariel, because you're like, you're what? You're upper millennial or beginning Gen Z.
I
Ah,
guess.
Oh, I
damn.
was
I
gonna say
guess.
you just I'm out.
I
I
guess.
thought he was just out. He's
Oh, I
like,
thought he
"Fuck
was
that
out too.
shit.
Yeah,
He
I'm
was
out.
like,
No.
"Fuck this. I'm not talking about this shit no more. Goodbye." But that's kind of what that like Gen Z thing is kind of ushered in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Jeremy, dude.
What's me? What did I do?
The echo.
No, I think it's us, babe.
No, it's not. It was him on Sevon's podcast the other day when he called in.
Oh,
I don't know why it sounds like you have something else running or open. Like, do you have YouTube on the back of your phone still open?
I don't think so. Let me check.
I got to fix this for you. I don't ever want you to have to deal with this again.
Did anything change?
Yeah, you're good now. I can't hear myself in your phone.
yeah, it's his Android.
Cool.
Just tell the truth. He's
I would-
he's the one guy in the chat that forces us all to see green bubbles.
Yeah, I'm that guy. I had an iPhone up until the iPhone 4. Wow, what was that? 12, 15 years ago. I had an iPhone and I just got sick of it. So let me see what this Android. Now everyone hates Android.
His cricket phone.
His
Don't
cricket phone.
listen.
Wow.
Don't
just-
bend to social pressure. Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's-
We
don't
just talked
deny,
about this. You only live once, Jared.
Social
don't
pressure.
deny
That's right.
yourself the happiness of an Android because we tell you that it's
You guys gotta deal with it.
iPhone. Yeah.
That's why he's only allowed to stay in DMs because nobody wants to see that green bubble.
That's the reason why.
Wow.
That's the reason why. I get it.
That's
it.
crazy.
I know. Yo, Jeremy, don't text me. Now that you have my phone number, don't fucking text me. Just DM me.
That's
I
right.
answer your DMs. Don't text me. I don't want that shit.
I got you. I
Um,
got you.
but I love you, Kenneth, wherever you are with your Android. I love you. You can text me anytime.
Meg, you can get
Get
a
a burner
burner iPhone just to please us.
I'll start a GoFundMe to get me a burner iPhone.
There you go.
But Ariel, how like in your group of friends, like you're that age group of friends, I'm very curious about this. What like did you survive the election? What is your social pressure kind of like right now? Is it
Right.
like can you not say anything? Can you not like is this like oh shit, please don't clip me? Like
one like I'm not like very like political because like politics like brings so much hate, man, and you know like I'm a Christian, like, first of all, and then like even like in the Christian community, like it got people on like both sides, and it like brings banter and like hate, and so I don't like really like get into politics publicly at all. But like as far as my friend group, so like it is kind of like you kind of gotta like not like watch what you say, but you just like have like some friends who are like louder about certain stuff, and you just have friends who just like, man, so like I don't like really care, and I'm kind of in the like middle ground, you know what I'm saying? You can like have your beliefs or like your politics or whatever, and we can still be friends about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate you like because you voted for Trump or for Biden,
yeah,
but it's like definitely like pressure from like social media, like
yeah.
it's
No, don't do
ridiculous.
anything on social media.
Nah.
Yeah, I've gotten my ass kicked for social media. It's fine. That's all right.
Social media is horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't assert like it's that it goes back to that thing where it's like if I have a friend that you don't like and you don't like me because I have a friend that you don't like,
Right.
is that me? Like
That's just
you're
nah.
putting
That's just petty.
it,
Yeah, like they don't like they like kind of putting you in a bad spot. You know what I'm saying?
it's just weird. I've never thought about
weird.
it that way. And also I've never cared if my friends have friends, I've never cared who those friends were.
Same.
You know what
Like-
social media has done? It's made everything high school because that's high school stuff. I don't
Yeah.
like you
High school.
because you talk to Stacy
High school.
or whatever, and you're like, "Yo, what?" Like, you don't even know why I talk to that person, how much I talk to that person. And why does it matter to you? You think you're better than Stacy or whatever? Like, it is what it is. If you don't like me because I like someone else, then you never liked me in the first place. You used me or you liked the version you told yourself of me that you thought I was. But if you don't like me because, and I've gotten that too with my relationship with Savan, and I'm not saying by any stretch we're like best friends, but we talk pretty regularly, and they'll get, oh, you talk to that guy, and he's this and he's that, and I'm like, so you don't like me because I communicate with someone you don't agree with? Come on, man. Like that's ridiculous. It's you and me. It's not you, me, and him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Good point.
ridiculous.
Oh no, one last person to talk to. What will I ever do?
Yeah.
Meg, you have a good point. I only have beef with kids who my kids have beef with, so I can have more beef with 10-year-old girls that my daughter has issues. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Yep.
Fair.
Yep. But
A lot of
also,
layers of that.
like,
Woo.
when did we get to the point where we have to only be friends with people that agree 100% with everything that you do or somebody else does? Like in high school, I was friends with girls on the soccer team because I played soccer with them. Then I was friends with girls that like we liked the same music. Or I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they didn't talk to each
people
other.
were mad at me because I asked Eriel about collard greens.
No, that was
They were
me.
right.
That was me because I asked about
Yeah.
collard greens.
We asked you about. We asked Eriel about collard greens, and people were
Like
pissed.
if I like collard greens.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think like this, like the past probably like 10 years, like man, like society has like gotten so soft, like in a sense where like every like opinion like has like so much power, or like people like feel like entitled over like their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like my way or it's no way, or and I don't know. I think it's just soft, man. Like you can be friends with somebody for your reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't have to like that person, but I don't have to hate him or like hate you like because you like them. You know what I'm saying? It's dumb. Like it's like kind of like Taylor. Like Taylor probably like comes off as like aggressive and crazy, whatever. But man, like
Probably.
Taylor,
Yeah.
bro.
Because he is.
No, but Taylor like cares so much like about people and about CrossFit, and like so he has a great heart, but they got people like who just like don't like him.
Mm-hmm. Now I'll tell you what, with Taylor specifically, man, I get people all the time. I can't believe you associate with him. Look at what he's like. But I'm like, first of all, you're watching a YouTube show called Kill Taylor. Now, if you know what the premise of the show is,
Right.
it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be over the top. I will tell you straight up right now, when formerly known as self-made training programs started, it was June or so of 2022. He and I think he was on Savan earlier, and I was like, oh, this dude's cool. What a cool story. So we had been DMing, and then one day around that time, I get a DM from him. Hey, I'm injured right now. I'm stepping back from training, but I'm doing programming on my own. Would you want to try it? Yeah, man, let's do it. It'd be $20 a month, blah, blah, blah. And then when he started posting it, I'm like, $20 a month, and he's giving you warm-ups, notes, strength, Metcons, notes of the Metcon, everything. And I'm like, dang, for $20 a month, that was like the first sign to me, like, oh, this dude is either really stupid or he's got a big heart. Now I think he still is a little stupid. No, I'm kidding. But he does have he has a big heart, because I'm like, $20 a month. So that was the first sign, right? And then the second sign, well, there's a couple more, but like I had qualified for Legends, right? The Masters Fitness thing. And I reached out to him. I said, hey, can you help me out with here's like the workouts and the qualifiers. Can you help me? He wrote up all these things for free of mock workouts and how you should approach this, all this stuff. He didn't have to do that. He did it for free in his spare time. He called me a couple months back when everything was going down with I don't know, maybe a year ago now. I sense of time escapes me, but when the Legends Masters workouts were like leaked, and then one of the head dudes was talking crap about Taylor. Well, behind the scenes, that other head dude, because I work with Joe from Legends, the other guy, who I'll leave nameless, was telling Taylor that he thought it was me that was leaking the workouts. Now, I don't know anything about the competition workouts. I do programming under the Legends name, but I don't know nothing about the workouts. So Taylor calls me. He's like, just so you know, this dude is saying this and he's saying that. I stood up for you. You're good to go. The point is, you can watch Taylor on Kill Taylor. You can hear him sometimes on update shows, and he gets a little ahead of himself. But a guy like that, if you don't take the time to actually get to know him, you'll always think he's a brash, loud, dumb hick from North Carolina. But he's really a good guy, and people
That's
just don't want to
anybody,
take the time. Right? They don't want to take the time though to like really dive in and get to know somebody. They like, oh, look what he said from a clip from 30 seconds on Instagram. That must be who he is all the time. No, dude, it's not like that. You know?
Yeah. The real Matthew, collard greens, baked mac and cheese, and fried okra. Yes, load.
Lord.
Lord.
Yes,
No okra. Oh, Eriel, do
Oh,
you
no
like
okra?
do you like okra?
Nope. No
Nope.
okra, no collard greens.
No.
You don't like collard greens?
No,
Yeah, that
not
was
a
the
fan.
problem.
Not
No.
a
Kick him
fan.
out. He's out.
Not a fan.
Yeah, see, that was the DMs
That's
we got. That really was.
That's crazy.
Wow. Interesting.
Trish, I have haters. Fuck them. Heidi, I already did. Trish.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
That's wild.
Trish, Heidi, thank you.
Thank you.
Bernie Gannon, people angry with Garrett because Colleen asked about collard greens. That seems fair. You know,
No, I don't know.
we live the
That's
regular life.
That's wild.
What's up, HGR?
So, is there like rules of who can ask questions? You know what I mean? Like in that situation, like it should Colleen have like leaned over and said, "Hey, is it okay if I ask this?" Like, I mean, come on now, that's
No,
ridiculous.
You know
like,
what, Ariel? Let's tell. Before we went on the pod, we talked a couple times before we went live, right? We talked a little bit before the pod started, and we talked a little bit in the DMs before. And I literally asked you, "Hey, these are things I really want to talk about." I mean, honestly, that was a year ago. I wasn't even good at having those conversations at that time, but I asked you if you were okay with having those conversations, right?
You did. Yep, we did.
And it was just like, and I looked at Colleen, I was like, yo, he's dope. He wants to have the conversations. And I was trying to learn how to have those like difficult conversations. And Ariel was one of those people that was just like, yeah, I'm down. Let's go.
Well, for me too, because
she was scared to death. Colleen was scared to fucking
She was
death
terrified
to ask a fucking question.
I mean, Ariel's pretty intimidating looking. I get it.
If you
but
go
she
back
didn't say a word. Colleen was quiet.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
She was quiet.
Yeah, if you go back and watch the podcast with him, the first one that we
she's
did,
awkward as shit.
Awkward. And I like was trying to like ask the question, and they both were like, just ask the fucking question. And it was about sharing cultures. Like, aren't we supposed to share cultures? Like when you hear these
Bernie,
things,
this was what the actual question was. It wasn't just like, hey, do you like collard greens? Like that's not the entire the entire question. Go ahead, Colleen.
It was just about cultures. I mean, you see so many people that are saying like you can't eat the food of our like cultures can't share their food, or the big one is hair.
Yeah,
you know, like
white girls can't have braids.
White girls can't have braids.
Crazy.
You know, and then you hear white women say, well, black women wear wigs. And then it's the whole bonnet conversation. Like you can't wear a bonnet that's specifically for, or certain clothes or whatever. Like it just, and so that's what the conversation was. But I was so intimidated to ask it. They both were like, just ask the fucking question because it's an important question to have, because growing up, I thought that was how we bring everybody together.
Connect. Yes.
Every celebration is at the table. And what do you do? You bring food to the table. And why not bring, you know, your grandmother's whatever she makes, or your mom's, or
this is an important conversation.
Hello, Barry.
Here we go.
Very
What's up, dude?
Hi, Barry. It's always nice
what's
to see
up,
you.
Barry?
But isn't that what it's supposed to be? Or celebrations, birthday parties, weddings, all of like, aren't we supposed to come together with culture? And so that was pretty much the conversation that we were trying to have, that I can ask so blunt and to the point now, like that I could not
That's
ask the
fun.
first time.
And then I got shit and got called a soy boy. So, that was
Oh
fun.
my God.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous. I mean, we
Mhm.
talked about it a couple episodes ago, like growing up for me, you're talking about growing up. And
Yeah.
like, I was jealous of my Native American friends because I was like, dude, their culture is dope,
Yeah.
Like, I loved it. We go to their house and eat their kinds of food. And then I had Asian friends. I had fellow Black friends. I had white friends. And we just mingled
Yeah.
everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we did everything together. And it was cool. I mean, if we got to tiptoe around, I don't know. Again, it takes us backwards
You got to
50 years.
tiptoe around cornrows. It's fucking ridiculous. Like Aaron Fraser, what's up, my dude?
Yes.
Only Dave Castro. Yeah, he's the only Mexican that can wear cornrows. Like, yeah, cool.
Did you see that reel where a white woman had braids and a Black woman was literally chasing her in the street, like screaming at her?
Oh my God.
Like screaming at her.
You are correct,
But
Megan.
somebody told me about that, but I didn't see it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that reel was insane.
But
She
don't want
was
to watch that because it's just gonna like make me more mad. That's
Yep.
It was
There's some things I just got to scroll past because it's like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Seen too much.
And that's like back to the point where we like saying earlier, it's like some stuff like not picking on it, but like Black women do like that for no reason, and it's dumb. I think like it's a difference from like being like, oh, like you can't do that, like because you're this or that, than like her asking me a question or like us talking about it together. You know what I'm saying? Like she can be like, hey, like I'm white and I like these things. I'm Black and I like these things, and we can like share ideas and cultures and like stuff like that rather than like, oh no, you can't do that because you're not Black. Like that's to me that's like so like that's crazy.
Is that not like if you tell somebody, if you tell a Black person that they can't do something because they're Black, that would be racist.
Yeah.
If you tell a white person they can't do something because they're white,
that's racist.
Okay, cool. I just want to check. I just got to ask.
100% racist.
1,000%.
But we use the past, Black people use the past to justify it. No, that's not racist because white people have never been taken from their own country and forced to be slaves. It doesn't matter. It's still racist.
I hate that so much.
Uh-huh.
I do, bro. It's just like, I don't know, but grinds my gears.
It's not like you can't have empathy for it, but in that time frame,
Right.
and I'm gonna say it, and somebody's probably gonna yell at me for it, but whatever. Everybody took everybody as slaves. Like, Native Americans were slaves, Irish were slaves, Chinese were slaves, Blacks were slaves, poor fucking white people were slaves. Like, if you couldn't afford to go wherever you wanted to, you were a fucking slave. If you got caught, if your land was captured, you were a fucking slave.
All right.
Like,
there were slaves in the Bible. There's slaves in every culture that has ever existed since the dawn of time, which is not to say it's right, but we can't try to be like that argument that they make is like, well, we need to make it equal, meaning we need white people to be slaves for 300 or 400 years before, and then it'll be equal. And then we'll be on it. No, dude, like 2,000, 5,000 years ago, dude, it's probably even. We don't even know. It's probably even.
My thing is
even
like,
if it's not, like, who cares?
But like my thing is like, it's like in 2025, like I'm not a slave, he's not a slave, and so like, what are you doing to like better the culture or the world right now? Like besides like thinking about the past, you know what I'm saying? So like, what are you like doing to like keep the world from like going back to that?
Yeah.
Like, cause like being so like pro-slavery is like kind of like bringing like more like division, and like that's what it was back in the days. Slavery. I mean, it was just like division. Like it was people like who thought they were better than somebody or even separate, and like us just like saying, oh, you know, saying we were slaves. You know, so that ain't doing nothing but like bringing like more division.
Well, that's always my question. Do we actually not want, or do we actually want to come together, or do we want to stay divided? That's always my question, because people say things, but then they do other things, and I think I might have asked Jeremy this last time that we were on, and Eriel, I'll ask, for your opinion too, is that it's this idea that there was segregation and people were separated literally based on the color of their skin. Whites
Right.
only, blacks only, and whatever. And so many people fought to get rid of that segregation where we could all go into the same house, the same building, the same bathrooms, the same
Including
restaurants,
white people, by the way.
including everybody. We could literally go into the same buildings no matter what we looked like. But now you're hearing things like Black groups in colleges, and it's only for Black people, men and women. And they're creating their own space. And something that we experience in our community out here too is that they have like Native American only groups. So it's like they're pulling these groups to be separated to have their own groups. But if you have a sign on your door, somebody put a sign up on their door that said whites only, there's a huge conversation. So my question is, do we actually want to stay connected and become, a group of supportive people, or are people actually like creating their own segregation again? Do you believe that these groups are a good thing? I guess is the question. Eriel.
I mean, I think it's like, I think like it's like to like a point that it's like it isn't like nothing wrong with like a group like coming together and learning like about their culture, or you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like what
Yeah.
you're saying, like whatever they're doing. But like once they like change from that to like we're different, or like we're gonna like divide from like other people, and then I think it's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
those groups, like they have their own groups to learn about their own culture and do their own thing. And then if they want to spread that and show that to the rest of the world or to the rest of the community and teach the rest of the community about that, that's fine.
Dope. Yeah. Really cool.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I get that. Yep.
For folks that kind of dwell on that, like kind of along the lines of what we're talking about. What, like Eriel said, what are we doing to move everything forward, or are we just going to dwell in the past? Like you said, it's 2025. Neither of us are anything even close to anything that could even resemble a slave. Nothing. We don't even know what it would really feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I personally, how I look at it sometimes is sometimes you have to experience some really horrible stuff to realize how good it really is right now. For example, when I joined, and Garrett, you'll say the same thing probably, when you join the military and you have everything stripped away from you, and for what was it, 9 weeks of basic training, and then everything after that, you're just getting ass kicked. And it just, every day is like, oh my God, this is crazy. You then go back to the real life, or the real world, the regular world, and you're like, wow, this is, I don't say easy, but this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't even close to that. Wake up in my own bed, whatever time I feel like waking up at, not running out to formation in 5-degree weather, depending on where you're at, or 90-degree weather. Like, sometimes people need to experience it. I think the loudest voices we're seeing have never really experienced any type of that adversity, where they've had to be really plucked out of their comfortable way of life, so they don't have any other. They plus with social media and the influence it has in such negative ways, they don't have that perspective of like, man, I got it really good. Sure, can things be better? For sure, absolutely. We all know that, but like, I need to appreciate what I have. No, instead they're like, oh, we need our own Black only groups, and this person's racist, and this is a problem, and that's a thing. And it's like, yo, dude, it's not like that. You're painting that picture, and it's wrong. It's just wrong.
Something as simple as walking down the street or holding a door open for somebody and saying good morning and have a nice day, or thank you so much. Like, there are physical reactions from people.
Yeah.
And it goes immediately to all of the trigger words. And I'm like, wow, I'm just making eye contact with you as I walk past you saying good morning, or somebody else, you know what I mean? Like, you see all these reels and everything like that. It's literally like holding the door open for somebody, and all of a sudden they take it and they flip it on their head. And we know in the world that we
Crazy.
live in, anything can be turned into something else, and people can lose their jobs and their reputations
Yeah.
for something as simple as
Hey, did
being
you guys?
respectful.
Hey, did you guys hear Shannon Sharp was talking the other day? There's a clip of him saying that like once he got to his height of fame or whatever, he would literally, if there was a woman by herself in a elevator, he would not get in it because of whatever the repercussions of that could be. He was like, no,
Not worth it.
He's like, if the cleaning lady came into my hotel room, I'm going outside and she can clean my hotel room, and then she can come outside and I'll go back in my hotel room. Like, no.
Well,
That's
I think
insane, bro.
Well, I think like to his point, like if like his like stature and like his stature and being black, you know what I'm saying? Like
he could lose fucking
like
everything.
stuff happens, and it's like it like have stuff that is like true happens like that, and then they get blamed. But it's also times where like the person is like
I
probably
go
innocent.
into an elevator with Ariel.
Oh my god! But I actually don't like riding elevators because I got stuck in one
He'll
time
take
when I was
the
little.
stairs, Heidi.
He'll take the stairs with you.
The
He'll walk you up the
He'll
stairs.
carry you down the stairs, Heidi.
There you go.
Take stairs.
Super romantic.
Yeah,
like.
that's crazy.
Oh, here Bernie said that.
Wild.
People are afraid that their culture will disappear, be blended out. It's counter fear to wanting to be fully accepted as a member of our common culture. It's a contradiction. Yeah, I see that.
Notice the
makes
word
sense.
fear. How many times he said fear? That's what so much of society runs on. The news, anything with politics, culture stuff. There's this fear that if I step out of line or step out of the normal, quote unquote, whatever that means, that I'm not going to be accepted. I won't have friends. You know what? Sometimes it's good to not be accepted. Sometimes it's good to not have a lot of friends. It's okay. It's good.
Be different.
For me, like when my ex-wife left me, we had a whole core group of friends, right? I probably right now, this is going on 2.5 years. I probably right now talk to like 4 or 5 of them, and there were a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And of course, at first it's sad. I'm like, dang, dude, we have like 15 plus years of relationships and memories and all this. I was there for their kids' birth, and they were there for mine, all this stuff. But a lot of toxic people, a lot of people that bring you down. They just want to get drunk all the time, stuff like that. And when that happened, I had space now from all of that, and it took losing like these friends to realize like I didn't really need those people. They didn't really serve me in any type of a positive way, minus a few interactions here and there. But everything was about complaining about life, complaining about their wives, drinking to death, ignoring their kids, complaining about I'm sorry, I'm not that guy. I do literally the opposite of all those things. And sometimes you got to realize it's all good, dude. You're going to lose people. You're going to lose things, but you gain a lot if you are able to work on yourself during that time, not blame other people. It's hard, but it's worth it. But a lot of people just they don't want to do that. It's too scary. Fear,
And it's true what you say. Like we grow up wanting everybody to like us. We want to be invited to all the parties. We want to be the popular kids. We just want to be liked by everybody. And that is allowing that to be the leader or the driver of your life is what all of us fight for so long until we realize, like you're saying, Jerm, that we don't need everybody. Like, and you realize it in divorce, kids, moving away, all of these things. It's like, oh, I used to see these people all the time, but you don't realize that so many people in our lives are situational. Like, yeah, at the gym, you guys probably see the same people every single day, but how many of them are your really, really good friends that you would call if you needed something? Maybe two, but you're still going to go in there every day and you're going to see the 20 people that are in the gym every morning at 9:00 when you go to class, and you're going to care about them because you're all doing the same thing. You're sweating and being together. But how many of them are going to be more than that? you know, or you work in different places. I was really close to a lot of people when I worked here. I don't talk to them anymore. Not on purpose. It's just we don't have much to talk about anymore. That's the same. They don't have kids. They're not married. It was a dance studio. They don't have kids. They're not married. So what am I going to talk to them about? You know what I'm saying? Like seasons are different. And that's something that we have to like learn. It sucks. But when you stop wanting everybody to like you, you actually find the coolest people.
Oh my God.
To chit chat with, you know, and hang out with. And those are the people that, again, are going to like you for different things. You know, going back to kind of what we were talking about with friends before is like, just because you don't like so-and-so doesn't mean that doesn't mean that I can't like them. Or you have the friends that, you know, you have your group of friends that are going to go always see a baseball game with you. Maybe it's that. Maybe you have your family friends where it's like all the kids get together and you know that you can, all your kids play nice together and you guys can go chit chat for 20 minutes.
I like maybe 3 people in my kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But you have those people that you can kind of mingle with, but that mom over there is not going to want to go hang out with that dad at the baseball game. And that's fine. And I think when we get to that part, it actually is, it's very freeing. I would say it's probably the word.
Social media aspect of society right now. Most people create social media to get what? Likes. They want
validation.
Click. And
validation.
Validation. Yep.
That's what it is.
We shouldn't be searching for validation outside of what your values are, the people that really matter to you. But it sure as heck shouldn't be the 500,000, 5,000 followers you have. Like, it's cool to get them, but if that dictates your mood and your date, like, you probably want to reevaluate that.
Wait, your wife allows you to talk to other people?
No. Mine doesn't.
No, she can't.
Only on a podcast. That's it. All right, guys. Before my kid starts running around in here, damn, we did this. You did it,
Did you see
Ariel.
his haircut?
I didn't.
Oh, you want to see his
Oh
haircut?
yeah,
Okay,
you want to
hold
grab him?
I'll let you school with it. I don't want to.
First haircut, right?
Yeah, he got his first big boy haircut at the barber shop by himself with the clippers. He got a fade. So
Looks so grown.
yeah, I know.
Hey, bro,
He's
that's
feeling
Come over here for a second.
Hey, but that's like a big pivotal point in
Yeah.
like a young man's life.
he's
right
very
there.
proud of
That's
himself
the
right now.
barbershop.
Yep, he went to that was it. It was the barber shop. Yeah, he's very
Yeah.
proud of himself.
Bernie, easy for Colleen to say. She speaks out against collard greens, and Garrett catches all the hate.
Yeah,
No,
I catch some sprays.
No, if there's
Come here, babe.
confusion,
White privilege. isn't it?
I like them. It was Ariel that doesn't like them.
She said, "I like collard greens."
I
That's
do.
it. Oh yeah.
Everybody
Look
wants
good,
a haircut.
Want to say hi?
I like it.
Go ahead,
So
turn
what's
to
up?
the
Hey,
side.
buddy.
Do this.
Turn to the side.
Go ahead. Turn your head. Turn your head that way.
A little fade.
Nice.
Got a little
Yeah,
fade.
you got that little
Yep.
fade.
Yep, he did
That's a
good.
fresh cut, dude. I
He
like it.
got it. He's got his little cut.
Everybody likes your haircut.
Looks like a grown ass man.
Yeah, I just want to talk to them. For a
What do you
minute.
want to say?
What do you want to say? You got
I'm
2
sorry.
seconds.
So, I got a new card guard because I have lots of cards that I need to put. It's like when you make a card book.
He's got baseball
Oh,
cards,
card.
basketball. It's you
Card
know
guard.
you remember
Oh,
the
for cards.
yeah for basketball
Yeah.
cards, baseball cards. Like he's
Oh,
got
yeah.
the books now, so he's
Okay, bye. I love you.
He collected.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
still have one of
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Lena, I'm going to try to find it because I know I got one. I got like Jordan cards in there. I think I got like Hank Aaron cards.
yo. Anybody
Oh,
wants
so
to
go check that
donate
out.
baseball cards and crap? He's over here putting them in alphabetical order by year and like
That's
whatever.
awesome.
So here you go. He knows.
That's that little boy stuff. I love it.
Yeah, he's in it.
Very
He's
interested
all the way
in
in it.
sports and stuff like that. So
Card guard. Look, Ed AI said card guards are so cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
bye.
I'm not enough for that.
Yeah, okay, so what's up, Jeremy? We're gonna schedule a headline show, and Ariel, what do you got up next, bro? You're doing
I have no idea right now.
Was it TFX? You're doing
No idea
TFX.
right now.
Oh,
Well,
and he's gone. Bye.
TFX
Okay.
isn't until January of like next year or whatever, November.
Are you
But,
gonna do a Kill Taylor, dude?
bro?
I know. Why don't you call in
Who
cares?
Taylor?
Who cares if you don't
Oh.
win? Just do it.
Oh.
Look,
I
he's-
should. But
just
usually,
call-
usually I like work Saturday mornings, but
Oh.
I don't know. We'll see. Next week though. We'll see next week.
Yo, get one. I will sponsor
I
you.
will.
Take it. I will literally not. I won't sponsor Kill Taylor. I will sponsor you. Take the day off of work.
Okay.
Get ready for Kill
I
Taylor.
will send you money to do Kill Taylor on Kill Taylor Live.
I got you. I
Like,
got you. I got you.
so-
I got you next week. We'll see.
Hey, I'll do it with
Next
you.
week for
I'll
sure.
do it after
Hey,
you.
okay.
If you do it, I'll do it after you.
Same
Uh-oh.
reason why Jeremy hasn't called.
Hey, Shannon, come on now. I
Why
have
is that?
I have text in, man. I have. Matter of fact, this morning I had taken my kids to breakfast. I was listening, kind of watching, listening, and then I was like, oh, okay, I can do that because I always kind of plan it based off of what my training looked like. And a lot of times it clashes. I'm like, dude, not only am I not as fit as him, but I just did that yesterday, so I'm not going to do. You know what I mean? But this morning I was like, oh, okay, I could do that. I was probably 5 minutes away from the gym, and they ended the show. I was like, oh well, what can you do?
Oh,
What
wow.
can
Oh my
you
God,
do?
play Pool Boy's intro, please.
Oh
Where is
man,
it?
that was
Pool Boy.
crazy.
Well, Pool Boy
Mike,
went
where
wild.
Angry,
Is it on?
angry little Mexican.
Fucking favorite thing I've ever listened to in my life. Is it
Pool
on?
Boy crazy.
Is it on Dense or is it on Sevon?
I think Jenny
Probably
It
shared
was
bro.
dense. It was
Is
dense.
Is it
Yeah.
Dense? Is it inter?
Yeah, I think she shared it. That was fantastic.
That's funny.
Oh, here we go. All right,
You
hold
got
on.
it.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is.
You can probably turn it down because Mike is really loud.
I don't give a shit. This is so
I was
fire.
like,
Pool Boy
damn.
Pool
Yeah.
Boy's going crazy.
Sent you Kill Taylor workout week
He
45.
never remembers anything.
Here's this week's Kill Taylor workout. Pay attention so you don't fuck it up. This week's Kill Taylor workout is presented by High Ground Beef Chips. They're fucking delicious. You need more goddamn protein in your life.
I thought he was going to say you need
Buy
more
them.
meat in your mouth.
5 rounds at a time. 21 toes to bar. 12 burpee get-overs. If you have a fucking marble sack between your legs, it's 48 inches. If you have a pair of lips on both your face and in between your fucking legs,
This guy.
it's 44 inches. But Mike, normally it's 40 inches for the women. I'm going to tell you the same goddamn thing I told your mom. You can handle the extra 4 inches. Deal with
Oh
it.
my God.
I swear to God, if you don't follow directions and do this workout to standard, we will fuck you in the ass so hard you will be Mexican milkshakes for a month. Don't fuck it up.
Man,
Ladies and gentlemen,
that
I
was
present
good, dude. That was so good.
It
Mike
was
is
so
hilarious,
good.
dude.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh.
That was perfect,
That
bro.
was
Like you
so
I
can't
good.
love
like.
it, dude.
Oh shit.
The Pool Boy's crazy.
That was
He
so
is.
good.
He's wild.
Oh,
He's
so
fit
funny.
too, man.
He's a
Wow.
wild boy.
Yeah, he
He's
is
a
fit.
wild boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Love some good lips. Okay, Ken. Thanks.
Calm down, Ken. Calm down.
Right.
Got it. All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out.
I had to
We're
remind
definitely
myself
gonna.
it wasn't the boys' show because I was going to say something.
It's not the boy show. Don't say it. The boy show.
I've been hanging out with them too much.
I mean, we probably could. Ariel doesn't care, and I know Jeremy doesn't give a
Nah.
shit. So, like,
You got hogs on your mind, Colleen?
yeah.
No lips.
Oh, lips. Okay.
I was about to be like, well, I'm gonna have to reevaluate my life right now.
Definitely not hugs.
So thanks everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hey, Ariel, thank you. 2 hours, bruh.
This was awesome.
I mean,
thanks for hanging out with us.
you
thanks
know
for
what
the
they
invite,
say
man.
about chocolate out here. They last longer.
You're a good dude, Ariel.
Hey,
It's nice to meet
hey.
you, man.
Appreciate
you too,
y'all.
Jeremy. You too.
All right,
Uh,
you two hang out. We're gonna get off this live stream.
Yeah, we're gonna get off
Don't
the
go
live.
yet.
Don't leave. But thanks, y'all.
Hey,
Hi, guys.
Colleen,
Deuces.
send me that video, Colleen.
I'm gonna try to find it
Yeah,
for you.
we'll get it,
But
yeah.
don't leave yet. Okay. Bye,
All right.
guys.
Thanks, guys. Oh my God, did I just do finger?